moving. EST.
Hello? Here with Jim. Jim's an orangutan. Jim. There's Sally. I've named them. They're orangutan. I always like the orangutan. How kooky they are. They're wacky. They're so wacky. Look how wacky they are.
Fun.
Okay.
Alright, go.
I want to pet orangutan. If any of you guys have an orangutan farm, could you give me a call? I'll put my email in the description, and you can send me an email saying, hey, I have an orangutan. I just want to pet orangutan. You know, and one of those birds, look at that bird. What's that bird doing? I just want to pet orangutan. But you can stop it now. I'm here with Larry the zebra. Larry is a zebra. I mean, Dem Stripes. There's also a zebra over there. Zebra's name is also Jim. They name their animals Jim a lot. And look at this bird here. There's a bird just there.
Oh.
See it right there?
Yeah.
What's that bird doing in there? What's that bird doing? These birds are so wacky. These are some kind of African deer. Look at that wacky bird. Just look at it. Just look at that bird. So as you can see, those horns are obviously like some kind of aerodynamic something to help it be lazy, I guess, here. But look at that bird. Look at this bird down here. Look at this bird down here. It just kind of reacts. Bird's so wacky. This is a zebra. His name is Hank.
Is it even a guy?
He's a 3-year graduate from Stanford University.
Yeah.
He's very good for a zebra.
I thought you were giving info on the zebra, and then I heard Stanford, and I was like,
He went into computer engineering.
It's a successful zebra.
Very successful zebra.
3-year
Comes here on the
graduate.
weekends and Memorial Day. Just to take a day off. He's just so wacky. So wacky. So these are giraffes. Giraffes have long necks. About it. Yeah. Awfully wacky. Pretty when the snow falls.
Yeah.
And the white winds blow. The lone wolf dies. Look at that lion. He's got a mane and everything. How do they always sleep at?
Because they sleep for most of the day, and then they hunt, and then they sleep some more.
What are they gonna hunt? So leopard. Snow leopard. There's no snow in here. You're a liar.
Well, it's a snow leopard.
There's no snow in here. There's the very rare purple pool. They have those at Walmart. This is where they keep the dinosaurs. They don't let us go in there. We've all seen Jurassic Park. We know what happens. But you know, there are dinosaurs there. That really sucks. I want to see dinosaurs. So I got this pizza, right? It's one big pizza. They didn't cut it. It's one big slice of pizza.
Mine's cut.
Yeah, yours is cut. Mine's not. But it's okay, because this is fun. I'm gonna watch the Sparky show. It's a sea lion that does stuff. He like does tricks and
Well, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to this event. We are having a broadcast of the Zoo Olympics on the Sea Lion News Network. I'm Becky, and this is my co-host, Julie. We've got a great afternoon lined up here today, Julie. I think we're in for a real treat.
That's right, Becky. You know, I spoke with Sparky's coach this morning, and she said that she is prepared for the games and is looking flipper fantastic. Sparky is poised to make a big splash.
I agree, Julie. We have a number of featured events here today with some tenacious athletes. I think this should be an afternoon of sheer joy for those with Sparky.
Look, here she comes now. Her coach, Allie, is headed down the ramp as well to begin today's festivities. Well, you know, Becky, this could be something special here today. We could be witnessing history in the making.
All right, well, let's head on down to the water for a play-by-play on today's action. Well, this first event coming up today could cause a bit of a splash.
That's right, it's the breach jump. Now, to qualify as a breach, the competitors must get at least 40% of their body out of the water.
Yes, and whales breach for a variety of reasons. It could be to communicate with other whales, to remove barnacles, or it could be just plain fun.
Well, Becky, I don't see a lot of barnacles there on Sparky, so she must be doing it just for fun.
Harry the humpback whale and Bertha the blue whale competed in this event yesterday, scoring an 8.9 and 9.2 respectively. Let's see how Sparky does.
Well, that looked like a behavior she excelled at. You know, the whales may have some competition in this event.
Absolutely, and here come the scores. The judges have given Sparky a 7.5. They must have barnacles over their eyes.
Well, unfortunately, this does take Sparky out of medal contention for this event.
While the officials prepare the arena for the next event, we do have a special background for you on one of our top competitors here at the Zoolympics.
Check it out.
And we mean the California sea lions. Now, California sea lions are found up the western coast of North America, ranging from Mexico to Canada. These guys are cute and social, but their survivalist skills is what puts them in the running to win several medals here today.
That's right, and out in the ocean, some animals are excellent hunters like sharks. Other fish make their way through the ocean by listening carefully to avoid those predators. Some animals, like the walrus, are able to feel their way through the ocean using their large whiskers. Sparky is good at all of these things.
And on top of that, she is able to maneuver well on land and in the water.
Now, it looks like the arena is prepared for our next event, so let's head down and see how it's going. For this next event, Sparky is facing off against one of her top predators in the wild, the great white shark. And this is the much anticipated sailing competition. Now, boy, oh boy, am I glad that shark is not competing here in this arena. What is it, Julie, that makes the great white so fearsome?
Well, Becky, I'm willing to bet it is all those teeth. Our athlete profile says that great whites can have up to 5 rows of 46 teeth. Now, I don't know how quick you are with math, but that comes to 230 teeth in just one mouth.
Well, it looks like Sparky is ready to show her shining smile to the judges. Oh, but you know, it looks like the judges are a little less intimidated by Sparky, giving her a meager 2.5 points. And the shark is getting a 50. Is that even legal?
Oh, I don't think so, Sparky. Well, better luck next time.
No.
Competition is clearly
as the
rigged.
athletes do warm up for our final event,
I don't even see any other athletes out here.
we have a special profile on one of our main contenders here at the Zoolympics. Over to you, Becky.
Thank you, Julie. Well, I'm here on location at Como Zoo to bring you the colorful history of Sparky the Sixth. She was born right here at Como in June of 1990. She now lives in special accommodations for our most current star and athlete, and that's with her mother, Mystic. As a pup, Sparky was curious, strong, and playful. She was introduced to the stage before the age of 1. She would swim, jump, and slide around, always keeping active. She learned a lot by watching Sparky the Fifth before he and his trainer Norm retired in the year 2000.
Does that
She
mean
was
they like
then
go and live in a
assigned
beach house
new
in Florida?
coaches who started her training on a year-round basis. Through pure determination and positive training, she was able to be the star 1 year later. This is the highlight of Sparky's career, the Zoolympics. She's at the height of her strength and endurance. Great job, Sparky. And back to you, Julie.
Well, thank you, Becky, for that amazing history on Sparky the California sea lion. But it does look like our competitors are warmed up and ready for our last event, vocalizing. Well, you know, this should be interesting because I cannot even think of another ocean animal that is as loud as a sea lion. Now, as humans, we can easily hear the barks that sea lions make, while dolphins and whales use a unique language of clicks and whistles to communicate to each other under the water.
Well, it looks like our athletes are ready to compete, so let's tune in and listen to Sally the starfish. Oh, well, that was about as interesting as I thought a starfish would be. I don't think that's going to score well with the judges.
No, Becky, those scores are coming in already with a big old 0. Well, let's hope Caitlin, the killer whale, has a bit more to say.
Oh my, that was a beautiful song. Amazing.
By Shrilling.
It really was, Becky, and as we anticipated, the judges love it. They are giving her a 9.5. All right, let's see how Sparky does.
Breathtaking, Sparky. The judges love it. A perfect 10. Sparky has received the gold medal for vocalizing here at the Zoo Olympics. That does conclude our events today, but please stay seated as Sparky receives the gold medal for Team Sea Lion.
Yay!
Well, thank you very much for joining this broadcast on Sea Lion News Network. I'm Julie.
And I'm Becky.
Have a great day at Como.
It's the final countdown!
I think the competition was rigged, clearly, because Sparky was clearly the best contestant. I mean, I didn't see any other athletes out there, did you?
No, not at all.
No, not a single athlete. You know, these games used to be something you could really be proud of, and now they're just run over by corporations. They're owned mostly by corporations. It was still a good competition. A great Olympics. Just so wacky. Such a wacky creature. You save the wackiest animals for last. These are the flamingos. They're in there with the ducks. I don't know if those flamingos like those ducks being in their territory. Maybe there'll be a little flamingo duck scuffle, perhaps. Maybe the flamingos will try to take back their territory from the ducks, but the ducks are... See, look, there's ducks everywhere, basically.
Ducks.
There's ducks everywhere, and there's a few flamingos. As you can see, they're clearly the social outcasts. They're not allowed to vote or really anything, really, the flamingos. Tara, how did you do this so quick? There's just flamingos everywhere. Flamingo Rights 2012. They're so wacky. So, as you can see, these flamingos here are clearly protesting duck takeover. They are standing tall on their one leg. Do you know why flamingos stand on one leg?
Why?
I don't know, I was just asking if you knew, because it's kind of wacky. Just look at them. That one flamingo is sleeping, either that or it's just dead. The other flamingo is just standing tall. Can I get a pet flamingo?
No.
If you have a flamingo farm, send me a flamingo. That'd be great. Flamingos are great, you know?
More ducks.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, a fight is occurring. A flamingo fight is occurring. They're in Flamingoville. Flamingo Plaza. There's a small scuffle occurring over business rights. Could pinker flamingos like that one over there own their own businesses, and the whiter flamingos not? It's very, very tough ground here. The police state is not making anything better. The ducks taking over the flamingo habitat. Back to you, John. These animals are very wacky.